Hi, I wanted to do a watercolor, a bloom I call it, which is sort of indicating that watercolor can do certain things that are difficult for AI to do. I recently did an oil painting with a palette knife and lifted that and let it be more or less a relief. But I thought watercolor also can do things that AI has a hard time doing. And that is when you wet the paper, good paper, like bowhung paper, which is what I use, and arches I use also. But this azalea bush is just outside my window in our house, at a studio in the back of my house. And I thought I would try to show what a bloom can do, which is watercolor, if you will, on water. And the water does the work, really, if you just let it sit back and let it be, as the Beatles used to say. So this is what I did, which is sunlight raking from right to left. There's an indication of a porch. There's the azalea bush and intense pinks and reds. And then there's highlights. Then there's a little path out to High Street, if you will. But that's what you can do. I have a time-lapse video that shows basically from start to finish, I think. And I hope you really enjoy it. So watercolor is a marvelous medium. And once you get used to it and relax with it, what do we call it? Happy accidents. Happy accidents happen all the time. You know, just keep the colors clean. Don't make mud, if you will. You make mud by going over it when it's too wet, if you're going to layer it. So, in any event, thanks so much. I didn't do that. The water did. This is called a bloom. It happens when wet pigment finds wetter paper and the water makes its own decision. You can't plan it. You can't repeat it. You can only create the conditions and let it go. Notice I surround the bright blooms with darks. And I let the color and the water do the work. The focus is on the azalea, really. So we don't want to do too much to any of the surrounding areas. Keep your paper tilted and let the water do the work for you. AI can show you a picture of this, but it has never once let go of anything. And that's the whole difference.